This is IGN. Some may say we are in a renaissance of video game adaptations, as we've been treated to the Super Mario Bros. Movie, another Sonic the Hedgehog film, and TV series based on The Last of Us and Fallout, and could soon be getting adaptations of God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, and so many more. The best part? A lot of these look so much better than video game adaptations we've gotten in the past. How many will actually make it through development and see the light of day remains to be seen, and only a fraction of these have actual release dates. But we're watching these projects and we're tracking them. So let's take time to look at what video game adaptations we can expect this year and beyond. Side note, for the purposes of this list, we classify a video game movie or TV show as an actual adaptation of an existing video game. So, here are 10 upcoming movies or TV shows based off your favorite video games. Our list begins with The Last of Us Season 2. After a stellar first season, HBO's The Last of Us will be returning in April 2025 with 7 new episodes that are based off the second game in the Naughty Dog and PlayStation franchise. We haven't been given many details on the new season's story yet, but we did learn who'll be playing some of our favorite characters from the game, including Caitlin Dever as Abby, Young Manzino as Jesse, and Isabella Merced as Dina. It was also confirmed by showrunners Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann that Season 2 will have a shorter episode count, but that Season 3 could be significantly larger. The Last of Us Season 2 is due out April 13th, 2025 on Max. Up next, Until Dawn. Supermassive Games' Until Dawn is set to get a film adaptation with Shazam and Lights Out director David F. Sandberg. The Invitation's Blair Butler wrote the script, and its Gary Dauberman is doing the latest pass on it. Until Dawn will be released in theaters on April 25th, 2025, and it'll feature a new story and cast of characters who will surely be in some terrible danger. Our list continues with an adaptation of a PlayStation classic. It's Twisted Metal, the series, Season 2. Twisted Metal star Anthony Mackie confirmed at 2023's The Game Awards that the Peacock show will be returning for a second season. I have to give a sweet tooth-sized thank you to our incredible fans. I read every comment and was so blown away by everyone's love, support, and rabid enthusiasm for a paper bag, showrunner Michael Jonathan Smith wrote in a press release. We are beyond thankful we get to continue the story of John Doe, Quiet, and Sweet Tooth as they face off against familiar faces and new grim foes in the long-awaited Twisted Metal tournament. The mixtape is made, and I'm thrilled to get back on the road with our stellar cast and crew. There is no set release date for Twisted Metal Season 2, but we do know it will be released this year. Up next, Mortal Kombat 2. New Line is moving forward with Mortal Kombat 2, the sequel to 2021's live-action adaptation of the legendary fighting game series. Moon Knight's Jeremy Slater is writing the script, and Simon McQuoid, who helmed the first film, is back to direct again. Carl Urban plays Johnny Cage, and Adeline Rudolph will be taking on the role of Kitana. Mortal Kombat 2 comes October 24th, 2025. After an impressive run in the box office, the Five Nights at Freddy film series is set to return with Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Universal Pictures has confirmed that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 will make its way to theaters in 2025. However, we still don't know much about the film that will be the follow-up to Blumhouse Productions' most successful movie ever. Okay, we've looked at what's ahead this year. Now time to check up on the video game adaptations in the more distant future. Did you know there's been a Street Fighter film in the works? Danny and Michael Filippo, the Australian brothers who directed Talk to Me and are part of the YouTube channel Raka Raka, were supposed to direct Legendary's new Street Fighter movie but had to drop out due to scheduling issues. The film is moving ahead regardless with a 2026 release planned. The set date for the Street Fighter movie, for now, is March 20th, 2026. After its smashing box office records, the highly anticipated sequel for the Super Mario Bros. Movie will arrive next year. It's the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2. Mario Day 2024 brought us the news that a new Super Mario Bros. Movie was officially in development and will be jumping into theaters on April 3rd, 2026. We don't know much about the movie, but Shigeru Miyamoto shared the team is thinking about broadening Mario's world further, and it'll have a bright and fun story. A sequel to the Super Mario Bros. Movie must have been the easiest decision for Nintendo, as it was seen by over 168.1 million people worldwide and made over $1.349 billion at the global box office. Now on to 2027, and how about a threequel? It's the Angry Birds Movie 3. Jason Sudeikis, Josh Gad, Rachel Bloom, and Danny McBride return as Red, Chuck, Silver, and Bomb for a third Angry Birds movie. John Rice from the Angry Birds Movie 1 and Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe directs from a screenplay by Thurop Van Orman from the Angry Birds Movie 2. The expected release date for Angry Birds Movie 3 is January 29th, 2027. The Sonic the Hedgehog adaptations aren't stopping anytime soon. It's Sonic the Hedgehog 4. The Sonic movies are going strong, as Sonic 3 is at the top of our best video game movies of all time list, so it's no surprise that a fourth film is in the works. There aren't many details available about the project yet, but based on the Sonic 3 post-credits scene, expect Amy Rose and Metal Sonic to show up. Expected release date? March 19th, 2027. And finally, The Legend of Zelda is officially getting the live-action film treatment, and it's being produced by Nintendo's Shigeru Miyamoto and Avi Arad, chairman of Arad Productions and former founder and CEO of Marvel Studios. While we don't know anything else about what story the film will tell, it will be directed by Wes Ball and will be co-financed by Nintendo and Sony Pictures Entertainment Incorporated. Nintendo will be financing more than 50% of the movie, and the theatrical distribution will be done by Sony. If, like us, you can't wait for the Legend of Zelda movie, be sure to check out IGN.com for the latest updates. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console, and subscribe to our weekly podcasts through the podcast service of your choice.
Spoken Layer.